Do you have a heating, ventilation, or air conditioning problem and need it fixed as soon as possible? Has it been a long time since the last time you have the HVAC system in your home or at your office maintained? Finding the right HVAC contractors can sometimes be hard. You need to make sure that they have the knowledge, skill, and experience to provide you with complete repair and maintenance services. That's why we're here to help. With a highly trained, licensed, insured, and experienced team of technicians, we're proud to offer the best services in the field. From sale, installation, to repair and maintenance, we take each project with care and with a focus on open communication and getting the job done right the first time. Maintaining the ventilation, air, and heating systems in your home or office is the key to the longevity of your units and effective energy savings. So don't risk your money on an ineffective HVAC system. Call us today.
Good morning. This is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV. It's time now for the Lincoln Community Center report, and with me this morning is Shane Carter. Good morning.
Good morning, Clint. How you doing?
Frazzled this morning. You know, the hustle and bustle of the holidays, and as usual, when computers work, they work good, and when they don't,
they don't. It usually happens, I tell you, at the center, it happens whenever we are trying to print something last minute and the printer doesn't work, or we're trying to upload something from the projector and the Wi-Fi is down. So we have our technical difficulties, and I understand. At least you're an engineer, though.
At least I play one on TV.
There you go.
Hey, you've got Thanksgiving dinners coming up.
Yeah, November the 25th, so we're planning for that now. It's really been, I tell you, this is the fourth year doing it, and it's a huge, as you said, getting ready for the holidays is hectic, so it's really hectic in that we're trying to predict the amount of people we're going to have. Last year we had about 200 plus. Mr. Steinman from the soup kitchen, he referred some people down from his soup kitchen, so we had a huge influx of people last year. We're trying to prepare for that, and we have had some turkeys coming in as far as donations. Our board has took it upon themselves to be able to provide the food and the paper products and things like that. They've been very grateful for the community support, so we wanted to try to take this one on ourselves, and they've been able to do that, so I'm excited about that. The plug I want to put on here is just that everybody come down and eat. We'll serve dinner about 5:30, so if you like deep fried turkey, it'll be good. Yeah,
that's moist.
It is, nice and moist, and also, you know, it's a good day to get together and fellowship. The kids will make headdresses and do all the Thanksgiving stuff that we usually do, so it should be good.
Excellent. Now tell me about the silent auction that you're having.
Well, this is the third year of doing it, but it started out as an open house, Clint, and really what it happened was slowly people started saying, okay, well, we'd like to, it's kind of the holiday time, we'd like to do a holiday bazaar or, you know, sell some baked goods, stuff like that. So what we've done is collected from businesses things such as oil changes, women's hair styling, gift certificates, food places, Caroline, La Piazza, places like that, La Fiesta, all the local businesses, and then it allows for people to go around and bid on things, hopefully at a cheap rate, and then those proceeds come back to the after-school program. So
okay,
it's really a neat program. Last year I will say that we had a lot of nice gifts. I don't know how well we did at promoting and getting the word out there, so we want to work with you guys and work with the media and the newspaper and things like that to allow for people to get the word and come in. It's 4 to 6. I was just told yesterday it's the same day as the Big Ten Championship game. I think the Big Ten Championship game is like 7:30, and I know everybody's Buckeye fans, and if Ohio State wins out, they'll probably be in that game. So we will make sure to wrap it up ahead of time so people can watch the football game.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you'd have a TV on there at the center, and it's a silent auction, so you could watch the game and still bid.
I'll definitely make sure that the pregame stuff is on in the TV room. So I know we have avid Buckeye fans, and it was a bad date to put it on, but we've kind of had it set since the beginning of the year. So
okay. Strategic planning. You've got another one coming up here?
Well, yeah, we're meeting as a group, Clint, and what we're doing is putting the plan together. Our goal is to have it ready by February. We've had some people from the city, some people from the foundation, United Way, the Board of Education, all involved in this process. My goal was, Clint, to be able to put a plan together that would last and stick for years to come, and really to be able to start creating some synergy and some momentum, not only towards adding on to the center, but ultimately to a succession plan after Shane. Not that I'm looking to go anywhere, but if I pull out of the square today and I get struck by a car, how will the center still sustain? How will we still have success? What will the staff do? What's the budget look like? And really just creating awareness and transparency there so that it will allow for people such as yourself and citizens in Troy to be engaged and to also be aware of what's going on with the center. Because I think when I got there, it was kind of like, not that it was like a secret, but it's like, oh yeah, the center's down there. What are they doing? You know, what's the focus? What's their next direction? What are their goals? And if you can have a book or a piece of paper that says, hey, Clint, this is what we're doing. This is the momentum we're heading in. A lot of people, volunteers, funders, supporters, even parents, stakeholders in the community, they that makes sense to them, opposed to me saying, hey, we want to, in 4 years, we want to have 3 vans and we want to build the staff, but how will we do that funding-wise? What are the policies and procedures in place? What's the employee handbook say? How will we go about making sure that we're not negligent and that we're, protecting our kids, stuff like that. So it's been I'll tell you what, it's good that everybody wants to come and help and put these plans in motion. The one thing is it's a lot of work for me. And I don't mind doing that, but my goal is that, this will be something that carries the center long past my tenure and long past, hopefully, me being alive. So.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have your Christmas dinner coming
Yes.
up as well. First Thanksgiving, and then you've got Christmas dinner.
And first we need to probably take down the Halloween decorations. But Christmas dinner is set for December 22nd. That's really a time where the kids get together and they're able to do some, not only thank yous, but recognition to a lot of our seniors. A lot of our seniors come in, they help out at the center, they help plant flowers, they bake goods, they provide the kids with necessities for the after-school program. So we bring a lot of the seniors in from our center. They work with the kids, and they all have a fellowship dinner, but ultimately the kids are, with the help of UVMC, they'll all get like a similar gift, something under $10. So it may be like necessities such as deodorant, school supplies, pair of socks, stuff like that. And it's been fun working with UVMC. They definitely did a good job, and this year they wanted to make more of an impact on all the kids opposed to one family or 2 families. So that's really where we're at with that. You're more than welcome to come down. We need servers as far as volunteers, and we just want people to come down and see what's going on and be part of the action. And that's December the 22nd. We'll start around 5:30. If you have any questions, you can contact the main office at 937-335-2715.
Now tell us about the Kids CrossFit.
Yeah, that program's really growing. Steve's Club of Troy, we started last year, and what it was to bring CrossFit to the kids here of Troy at no cost and with a focus on really trying to grow them into adult CrossFitters. Right now we offer the classes on Mondays and Thursdays at the Lincoln Center. Those classes are at 4 p.m. Now Mindy Kobe, who heads up our program, she's also taking those classes to the Troy Rec. So I'm hopeful that the Rec is receptive of those and that the kids can participate and be physically active. And the end goal, Clint, is to try to offer all the kids of Troy CrossFit if they want to participate, and be able to let the parents know that it's not about the money. CrossFit, generally speaking, I think is fairly expensive in terms of people what they're paying for the gyms and for their fees, but it's really a program that people like. But for kids, as you know, they cannot contribute towards the monetary, if you will, registration fees and things. And we want to make sure that we remove that from the process. So just want to make listeners aware the program is free. It's offered to all kids Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. at the center, and they're offered them once a week at the Rec, I believe. And if you have any questions, you can contact myself and or stop in the Lincoln Center to get the literature.
Okay, and now let's talk about your after-school program. How is that going?
I tell you, Clint, it's going good. It's a double-edged sword. We've had so many kids, an influx of kids coming, that the center's van is packed everywhere we stop. So we start at the junior high and high school, then we go to Van Cleve, and then we go to Forest, then to Kyle, then to Haywood. And it's a great thing because the kids are getting their tutoring they need and their academic support. It's a double-edged sword in that you get a call every day from a parent of, hey, I saw the Lincoln Center van, and can my kid join? And I feel bad because it's a good thing when you have a waiting list, but it's also a bad thing because there's a kid that's not receiving the services. I'll tell you this, once we got our signage on the van, I think it made everybody more aware. We were just a white 12-passenger van shooting down the road, and now
you got the billboard on the side.
Exactly. So it's not. It's simple in that, and it's good marketing in that. Okay, you pull up to Haywood, 12 kids get in, put their seatbelts on, and go down the road. Well, on the side of the vans, our phone number and our information, so it's allowing parents to say, okay, there's the center van, and I'd love to have my kids participate. And then it's up to me, or I should say myself, our staff, and our board to come up with a good solution that allows all the kids to get there. So I've told parents my goal is, if we could, by the end of December, have a plan going into January after the winter break of, okay, if your kid goes to Hook, Cookson, or Concord, we will be able to pick them up. And what that looks like, Clint, is, okay, is there another van? Can we collaborate with another organization that's maybe not using their van? Or could we maybe partner with Troy City Schools and on their bus route or on their school transportation route, be able to get the kids. So I'm really working hard at that. I haven't made as much progress as I'd like, but I think I have the right people talking about the problem. So.
Okay. Anything else you would like to add in this morning?
I think the other thing would just be over the holiday months, if people want to come down and visit the center, we'll definitely have a lot of events going on. The youth hours will be from noon to 5 when school is out, and please, parents, practice that because our staff, we have work to get done in the mornings. And I just want to thank Troy Community Radio and Dave and you guys for allowing me to participate as always.
Give us kind of a rundown of just some general donation items that would work out good for you over there headed into these winter months.
Well, I tell you, one of the things we can always use is my godmother, she always called them like rolls of paper, but we actually line our tables with them because our tables, a lot of the plastic tables are dirty or have paint on them. So like rolls of paper, like tablecloth that you can buy anywhere, Walmart, GFS, that really helps us this time of year. Obviously, we'll have these dinners, so large trash bags, like 55-gallon trash bags, are really, really needed this time. And then from a standpoint of cleaning products, we'll have a whole bunch of cleaning to do to get the turkey smells and the foot tracks and all that stuff up. And then any type of salt for the winter coming up that obviously melts. The little granule salts are tough because the ones that don't melt get tracked into the center and then it scratches the gym floor. So we like the ones that melt away. And lastly, I'll say, nothing monetarily or supplies-wise would be anybody that wants to come down and volunteer for either of those events, the Thanksgiving feast or the Christmas dinner. Contact the main office and come down and get involved.
All right. Thank you so much for stopping in this morning, Shane. This has been the Lincoln Community Center Report with Shane Carter. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TC TV.